Listen, y'all know I love a good documentary, right? Have y'all seen this one? Love Has Won. These people, hold on, let me get myself together. This is Amy Carlson. She grew up a normal, healthy, young girl. She had a pathway to a successful future. And then she took a hit of ecstasy. And from that point on, this woman thought she was God. She started this cult. She named herself Mother God. The name of the cult is Love Has Won. And this docuseries, these people in this cult, I don't understand why they haven't been brought up on murder charges. They started this cult, and like most cults these days, they have a social media presence. And so their social media presence was over on the Tubi, the YTubi. And through that channel, they were able to start raising money. I'm talking about thousands of dollars to help all of these people come together. Now, it's not a huge group of people. It's a small group of people, about 20, 25 people, I would say. And they all came together. They lived together. And she was the leader. Child, they really thought this woman was God. They had one of the members was even in charge of documenting things. Everything she did, this person documented it. Everything that she did. And they described that once this woman, Amy, ascended, all of these documents would come together to make this huge book like the Bible. I don't even know what their core beliefs were. I didn't really understand what it is that she claimed was her thing. As this higher spiritual being, all of these people were following her, and they gave her lots of praises. They gave her lots of love. They gave her lots of attention. They treated her like she was the queen, like she was Mother God. All of her teachings, were they really teachings? I think the one thing that I can say that I understood is that she believed that she was a higher spiritual being, and the people around her believed that she was a higher spiritual being. I don't think she was really teaching them anything, a better way of life or anything, but they were doing a lot of drugs. She was having a lot of sex, and whoever she would have the sex with and become stuck on, they would then be known as Father God. And so all of these people were worshiping her. They started to raise money through their YTubi channel, and with that money, she bought pretty dresses, she bought beautiful trinkets, and she continued on with the grift. I don't even think it was a grift. I think she believed the nonsense that she was spewing. The drugs that they were taking religiously all day, every day, kept them in this state. She met a man. This man to me was scary, but he became her last and final Father God. If this is all over the place, it's because I can't ground myself in my thinking in what their whole mission was, what their whole purpose was. They made a lot of their own medicines. Colloidal silver was one of them, and she religiously took colloidal silver regularly, religiously, regularly. She started to turn blue over time. To numb the pain, she became an alcoholic, and a combination of the two, she ended up passing away from colloidal silver, malnutrition, and alcoholism. And as that woman laid around dying, she claimed that she was paralyzed from the waist down. In my opinion, she started to wither away because she wasn't eating. She was drinking. She was taking colloidal silver. Anywho, she's nearing the end of her life, and she is withering away. She's slowly transitioning. And even as she's transitioning, she's still believing that she is Mother God, and she's got these people taking her from state to state to state, because this is where her people who are up here, her people are Robin Williams, even Donald Trump, and all these other stars, Marilyn Monroe. All of these other stars are her people, her guides. And so these people are communicating with her, and she's communicating with everybody else. And they got to take her to Colorado. They got to take her to Hawaii so she can catch whatever it is, the spaceship. Oh yeah, they see spaceship that is going to take her. She eventually passes on. And they hold on to her body for days because they're expecting the people, the guides, the spaceship to beam up her body. When I tell you this documentary is crazy, it is crazy. Now, one of the members, he was the money man. He was the one in charge of the finances. Once she started to transition and they were moving her from state to state, child, he was withdrawing the money from all of Mother God's accounts, over $300,000 worth. And then towards the end, after she had passed on, they end up back at his house. The house is in his name, but it's Mother God's house. He comes home and find them all in his spot, and he's like, oh no. And see that Mother God is dead. He went to the police department, and that's how it all ended up. Baby, 1 year later, they peek in on one of the members, and she's still talking about the outside world, the world that she is now living in. Child, if y'all haven't seen the documentary, watch the documentary. It's on Max, HBO. Baby, it is. Watch the documentary. If you've seen it, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section.